Welcome everybody. How's it going? Jumping in here, we're about to get into Valorant. We are hanging out, almost ready for the game to start. We are playing against the number one seed for HSEL Spring Majors for Valorant. Meadowcreek High School should be a good time. I believe they are discussing map picks and getting everything ready. Looks like their team is getting in here. Very excited to see this game go on. Let's see. Okay, team is getting themselves started, getting maps picked. Looks like they are going. I missed what the first map was. Fracture. It looks like Fracture, and it looks like Split. So we're going to start Fracture and then go to Split. Should be a good time. Hi, welcome in here to Max in just a second.
Hello.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good.
Looks like two players are streaming personal accounts. Awesome. Perfect. Let's go through bans real quick. Looks like we have gotten early ban Ascent, ban Lotus, pick Fracture, pick Attack. So we're attacking on Lotus and then, attacking on Fracture. And then we're going to go Split and then Defense, Pearl, Icebox, and yeah, so should be good to go. Teams getting themselves all ready. Good chat. Looks like last match, if they go to it, will be Attack on Haven. And yeah. Looks like we have a couple of their streamers or a couple of their players that are streaming as well. So hopefully they have a great match. Should be a fun time.
Yeah,
But yeah, hey, welcome. How's it going?
exactly. Yeah, it's here. You know, we're here.
Good. Yeah.
Anything happen while I was gone?
Nope. Just them going through all of the different things that they need to begin getting everything ready for the match. Team is having some discussion, making sure they have stuff ready to go. I think we have just gotten one of our players walking up. He was a little late coming in, but he is here. Teams getting themselves ready and in there. Should be a fun time. This is the number one seed going into this tournament, and so this is going to definitely be a very good game, regardless of the outcome. We're currently number 4. They are number 1. We also have 2 and 3 playing. So we'll see how we end up here. I think, actually, let me see if we can see what their regular season was. They did go 7-0 in the regular season to take number 1. Their game win percentage was 100%. So they did not lose a game. It looks like their point differential, their round differential was extremely high also. They had a plus 56. So we'll see how the game goes. Hopefully we can have a really good match here.
Yeah.
And it looks like the team is getting in right now. Ooh, if we can get in there. Perfect. All right. So Fracture have Chris, let's see, Zin playing Vice, Nathan playing Breach, Heron on the Rays, Chris playing Brimstone, and Gavin on Tejo. Definitely an interesting comp. I know Chris typically plays the Smokes, and so that's the Brimstone. Heron going on this Rays should be really okay. I'm a little confused because Zen is usually one of their duelists, and instead they're going double initiator.
Very
So
interesting.
We've got Smokes, we've got Breach, we've got Tejo. So interesting pick so far. We're getting thumbs up from the coach. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Tyler does play Sentinel. That makes sense. Vi's Teo has become the meta. I do really like Vi's. It looks like they have a Killjoy instead of the Vi's, but otherwise the team comp is almost exactly the same. So very
Yeah.
similar here. Playing on Fracture should be interesting. Let's see what we're buying. Looks like a couple of ghosts. Getting themselves ready. Are we going across for a B? Heron picking up the overshield, keeping the classic. Everybody else going ghost. And it looks like they are going to be attacking B. B site has the heaven play. Definitely is an interesting setup. I don't have a lot of experience on Fracture, but it's definitely one of the more weird setup maps because instead of having one team start on one side, the other team start on the other side, the teams will be
Ooh.
set up here. Oh, does
Oh.
find the KJ and does pick up a couple. Creeper on the other side does get picked up. Heron gets picked up by them as well. Oh,
Oh.
Teo almost picking up, but couple of
Yeah.
better shots there took the guys out. Actually, one guy took 4. So
Yeah, that pistol
tough
doing
time.
a lot of work on that guy.
Yeah. So this is going to be their they're going to stay eco, right? They're going to keep kind of where they're at. Let's see where Richard goes here. Looks like they're predominantly staying pretty cheap on the money, trying to save up. Looks like no one has bought here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, already off this
Zin
off rip.
starts off, gets one right away. He was the problem last game, so
Ooh.
this is definitely a good time. One shot there, and this is why this is such an interesting map. One coming behind, they're holding forward and behind at the same time. Suppression comes out. They do get the one that was behind down, and they are planting here and looking to hold. Ooh,
Oh.
2, 3 get picked off. That is a big
Oh.
pick. Blind and stays up. Oh,
Oh,
unfortunate.
so
Had the
close.
stinger ready to go. Really well played there in that deficit. Team went pistols and was able to pick up a couple of KOs, pick up a couple of guns off the ground, and get a few trade backs. Unfortunately, didn't win the round, but you know what? On an eco round, we'll take it. It looks like we do have a pretty big buy here. Everybody except for Chris has full bought, or rather, everybody except for Gavin has full bought. Gavin went with the not Stinger, Spectre there. Once again, we have Heron and Richard and Nathan together. Look like they're going B site again, coming from both sides. Smoke comes out.
Yeah, and Heron going to be joined by another. You know, we saw in the last one kind of a 4-1 split. Oh, 2 already getting taken off the board.
Team going with the bonus. Zin does pick one up. Unfortunately, gets picked up on the other side. 2 left, and they know where the other team is. So good blind comes out, does get the KO. Looking for the other, doesn't find anyone, and they abandon site. They're off to A. It looks like they have taken the bomb and decided that they are going to go play at A. Heron taking the site solo as his partner comes in with the plant. And, oh, they're changing where the plant goes. Plant goes in the corner. That's an interesting spot.
Yeah.
All right, 2v2. Let's see what they can get here. Got some thorns on the ground, just waiting on anybody to show. Does look like there is some contact over there up top. Gets him through the top with that outlaw. The big
Can
pick
he get
right
it?
there. Can he pick the correct side? Oh,
and he
does
gets
get
it!
the
He
ace.
gets
There we
it!
go. Let's go. Zin picks up the shot, and that is going to be the round. That is a big round for Greenwave Esports. It looks like they are trying to buy up here, and we're going to be in kind of a tough time. You know, I don't know how many of them have full buy money. Doesn't look like many of
Yeah.
them. It looks like Heron might be. Oh, he's asking for a Vandal. So
Yeah.
there he is. There is the Vandal buy for him, and yeah. And we're changing up the strategy. It looks like we're going full on B. Big Trimmer comes out, and team is going, instead of flanking up top, going through the bottom, and it looks like we have an ult that came out.
Oh, trying to shoot
Putting
through that
damage
smoke.
down there. Heron looking for whoever is playing top. Planted, and the shorty here in the corner
Oh!
gets hit on one and does manage to take him out. Such a good play, but we're down to 2-2. Crazy for and Heron get the trade. Brim versus Brim. We're waiting.
The 1v1.
He still is holding on to this Bulldog.
Oh!
Okay, unfortunately, the tap comes out and he immediately swings it instead of waiting. You can wait for about 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, that will hit the middle point of the defuse. So if he is sticking it, he's able to pop over and cause some problems. But if you go right away and they just tapped, they're ready for you.
Yeah.
Whereas if you wait the 3 seconds, you can kind of start to get into, mess with them a little bit. Really well played, though, by the team. They're it's getting close every time. They're making good decisions. They're running when they need to, and it's just a tough time. Looks like a couple of their players are able to buy, and I think they're going to be trying to play off of these players to get some weapons. Does take one, and that is going to be a big weapon. Ult comes out here and doesn't see anybody, and they take the site.
That actually scared me.
Does catch one on coming in. It looks like 3 of their team comes in as well. Huge damage comes here. Ults, flash, everything. Oh, almost got the tap on the head there. Didn't quite get it. That duck at the last second makes life difficult. Brimstone Teo retaking this, had some really good flashes. Well played by them.
Yeah.
It looks like we are probably going to be looking for the full buy this time, or almost a full buy. A couple of players aren't quite able to get it. Wall going down from Vise makes a lot of sense, right? Makes it difficult for the opponent to rotate.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see the graffiti kind of glitch in there. That's funny.
Yep. I have a feeling we're going to see these guys come in and try and get a pick and then leave. Because I don't think that they're actually going for anything. They just got that. Oh, they're going in. Never mind.
Oh.
See. Oh, good trade there. Takes out the opponent's player, but unfortunately also took out Tyler.
Yeah.
Holding this corner, waiting for the rest of the team. Team is moving up, making sure everything is clear. Good fight there. Unfortunately, Heron did get taken out, but that was a good counter. Ult's coming out, making it so that they just cannot come through. And they do see one in the corner.
Ooh.
And the call is made to go back to the other side. I think that is probably the correct play by the team. And they're going to have to take this site really quickly.
Yeah.
They do. Oh, big pick there. Is able to get the one tap and move in, safely planting. And now they're trying to get out without getting KO'd. He does,
Oh.
unfortunately, not get out of that corner, but the other two are there and have a little bit.
Oh,
Oh,
little
we know
little
where
bit.
both of them are. Crazy needs to move in quick because they're going to have eyes on this one. We know that they've. Oh, so close. Really well played there. Coming around the corner looking for that shot. Didn't quite get it. So close.
Yeah, very close there at the end. Just wasn't able to get the right angle, it seems.
Yeah, an unfortunate trade early. Heron got picked. They weren't able to get much. So it looks like the call has been made for the team to go Sheriffs and save. Makes a lot of sense. Sheriff, Light Shield, and a Regen for Nathan. Regen Shield is a little bit weaker, but it does come back over time. And it looks like they are once again looking to push one way, make some noise, and then fake the other at the same time.
Oh.
Got the pick.
The headshot.
Unfortunately, they get the trade. Tough time. Got overwhelmed by. Yep.
Yeah.
Guns are just too good. Hard to play those when they have full buy. Any pick they had there is a good one though because it does cause some issues for the other team. And it looks like they're deciding to full buy here. Yep, it's gonna be a full buy. And it looks like they're switching it up a little. We're gonna have one go from the back side of A, the other 3, 4 go front side. And we'll see how this goes. Coming through slowly. Heron way out in front.
Oh, wow.
Trying to make space and does. Unfortunately, team is not there to back him up. They do get the counter. And meanwhile, Vice was picked up on their way in. To get the pick there, unfortunately, weren't able to stay up. Close.
Yeah. The other team just doing a good job of just like synchronizing the players.
Yep.
Getting them in the right positions when they need to be.
Yeah, doing a really good job. Just taking good fights and having some trouble here. It looks like Heron is really pushing in quick, and just not quite able to make anything happen. His team is coming with him, but they're just a little bit slower, which makes life a little bit tougher. Chris going around the corner, unfortunately, gets picked up right away. The flash and all of the utility comes out here. Picks up 2, and Zen's the only one left alive, and he is the other side of the map. Yeah. He's on point. He cleared. He's in.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, isn't able to do much with it. So more than likely, he's just trying to look for 1 or 2 to pick up. And they did see him come through, so they are able to pick him up without a problem.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, got clipped through that smoke. Took a lot of damage. Yeah, team looks like they are looking to buy up. Going Sheriffs once again, trying to make sure they have the money for next round. Sheriffs with light shields for the most part.
Yeah, the team at a vast disadvantage here, but still able to. They can still have a chance to do it. They just got to pick their cards right.
Yeah, tough time coming through here. Lots of utility comes out. If they can stay alive through this, they're in business. It looks like all they wanted to do though was cause some issues and then run to the other side. Split up the team a little bit. Does make life a little tough. They do get a spike down, but I think they're going to be able to get this planted without a problem.
Yeah.
Big ult comes through. Isn't able to
Ooh.
do much. Oh, good shot by Heron. Gets
And
two.
he hits them both.
Thrifty takes them all out.
gets
That's
them
what I'm
both.
talking about. Team is able to pick up a couple of guns as well. Gets three Vandals for them, and that is exactly what they needed to get back into this fight.
Yeah.
Looks like Wapa's asking for that Odin, and does get it bought for him. And we still have 3 players that have a good amount of money because they were able to pick up the guns off the KOs there. And huge ult coming out of Heron. I mean, that is why he's in first. He's getting the damage, getting everything in. Does take him out, but does get traded. Huge shot there. Looking to pick up here. Killjoy comes out. That is an ult by Killjoy. Really solid. And it looks like we're going to try to plant right in the edge of this. Unfortunately, does get taken out. And a couple of ults come through, and that is just that. Killjoy is a huge one, though.
Yeah.
2-9 before the switch, definitely a tough time. This is a weird map, so if they give up this map, I'm not super worried about it. Fracture's not exactly one that there's a ton of practice on. It takes a lot to coordinate well together. So looks like we have kind of a mixed buy come out here. A couple are able to afford the full. A couple are going Spectres. And Heron out with a Vandal looking for a pick. Really good pick there. Unfortunately, not able to get the pick, but does cause some problems. Can he get the counter? He can. Zen following that up takes out the opponent. Vulnerable comes out and, unfortunately doesn't quite get the KO. Killjoy does go down. They pick up 2, and that's going to be an ult in the corner. Flash out. Players have Vandal and Spectre looking for. Oh, there it is.
Caught
unfortunate.
him in the middle of a cooldown.
Gets 1 pick, looking for the other.
He sees him.
Good stop on that. Makes it so they can't get it. Honestly, all he has to do is delay. All he has to do is delay. He needs to move in quick, though, because they're trying to stick it. Yep. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it. They were able to get it to that half point, so when he interrupted, it only went to half, and that only takes about 4 seconds to finish it. So timeout comes out to start off the next round. But yeah, 10-2, tough time. The opponent is very coordinated, but guys are doing really well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right.
Yeah.
So I anticipate the team having a little conversation, trying to figure out what it is that they can do for this round, trying to devise a good strategy. You know that this team is going to be very practiced on this map. It's a 2-site map, but opponents can come from 4 different directions. So normally on 2-site, you kind of have 2 directions where they're coming from and 2 directions that are definitely your flank. But because of how it's set up, you have both sites have a front and a back, and the opponents can come from either. To compensate, you can transition pretty quickly through the middle, and it's very hard for the attackers to get into the middle. But it's definitely a tough time. This is going to be a very hard time for the team to come back. But they can do it. They have the ability. Took two good ones, had a couple of mistakes, and then had a couple of really unfortunate situations. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think that the team is going to be looking for them to come push through A. That's the guess, it looks like. That's what this is looking for. Didn't find it. There's some smokes coming out. And they have found Vise. Vise gets one, or gets got. Oh, takes out two, sitting up top three.
Picks up 4.
Let's go.
Takes 4 off.
Such a good position by the team. Tyler just pops right in the head. 1, 2, 3. Almost takes the 4. Heron does get the 4th there. The wall making it so that they cannot move. And the, oh man, just really well played. Utility out. A is set. This is Zen's place now.
Yeah.
He gets to play over here. They looks like they still have a good amount of players over here. And it looks like they're going for a couple of buys. So we'll see if they come same direction. Doesn't look like anybody's coming down that direction. There is some stun used on B. Heron sitting out here. And it looks like we have some movement across the middle to back up. Heron with this frenzy just sitting right in the smoke. Peeks at just the right time. Does get the pickup there. And it looks like we have Wapas flanking where he thinks they're coming. But after that one, it didn't look like anybody else has poked out at all. Oh, we have a one.
Oh.
Spike is planted, and they're in. Blind comes out. And there's Wapas. Oh, gets picked up, unfortunately. Zen with the long range shot. Heron going in, takes one out, and that's going to be the team doing a really good job to get the counter. This is what they needed.
Yeah.
Such a good start to the second half.
Yeah, if they can
absolutely doing well.
If they can translate this in the second half, this could be their point.
Oh my, big up by Heron, looking to make a play here, looking to take someone out immediately. Vise once again setting up over on A. Looks like they might be playing a little aggressively.
Yeah.
Vise does not see anyone, does have the spike going out, doesn't find anybody, so going for this capture orb, really daring. B does not have anybody. It looks like they have, they found a couple. Wapas traded one, well played there. Does take him out with the, really well played. Spike is down in A, and they just have to protect it. They have the guns to do it, and they're just sitting. One enemy remaining here, and they do take it out. There is the game again. Zen just absolutely going crazy this game.
Yeah, the first half was looking very rough, but in the second half, teams kind of just flicked a switch and started like locking in.
Yep, this map is definitely defender focused, so defenders do have the advantage because they can flank around and come from so many different places. Attackers have to come in and then hold, right?
Yeah.
So if you make contact and then back off, you know where they're coming from. You have a good idea of what they're trying to do. So as long as they don't get picked, site taken for free, and then nothing. And it looks like one got picked up there, trying to move up to the satellite, but I don't think they're actually making that play. Heron holding this angle, looking for someone to just peek. Come on out, buddy. Ooh, big shot comes through, stun comes through. He gets the pick, gets traded back. They do pick one up on the other site at the same time. But it looks like they have the spike down. Is that what I heard? Oh, there's the plant.
And he gets
big shot. Oh, what a good shot there.
Gets him from the distance.
Creeper looking for the stun, looking for it. Picks up. Good sweep. Both of them come through. Spike is down on the point, and only one player left alive. looking for this flash. They think they know where he is, but no sound indication. It does get picked up down there. So 30 seconds to go. He's going to have to get in and taken out. As long as they play intelligently, they should be good.
Yeah.
You know, hold the same angles and know where he's coming from. They should be in business. It wouldn't surprise me if he decided to take his gun and run.
Yeah.
With 5 seconds left, he's not going to get anything. He is.
Oh,
Gets picked off with the op by Nathan.
Wow.
Long range shot goes across. Didn't have a clue that was there.
Yeah.
Really well played. Nathan keeps the op, throws it on the ground, and it looks like there's a timeout by the other team.
Yeah.
Team is freaking out. That is 4 in a row on offense, and we're in business. All right.
There we go.
Really well played, really good strategy coming out. I was worried that they were going to have some issues coming in from the eco, right? The eco comes in, has a good hard time, freaking out over there a little bit.
Thomas just not Thomas. Richard just picking him up over there. That's hilarious.
Nathan getting picked up. Really solid play there. So teams asking some questions, making some. I did hear some strategy at the beginning, but right now they're just kind of happy more than anything else. Just trying to make sure that they're keeping this momentum up. You know, this timeout is exactly what we were looking to do with our timeout, is slow down that momentum, make it, bring it back, focus up and get something going. And this time we're going back the other way. Going to be getting into game here in just a second. And it looks like we are. Yeah, it looks like they're. Let's see, where were we at? We've got Op and Shorty. Everybody else is full buy, and we have at least 3 players that can full buy straight up after this. Really solid.
Oh, and he gets the
big first pick on Teo.
Oh,
he sees 3, and that's a big ult. He gets another.
Oh,
is he still up? He is. He's still up. And they get the flawless. Timeout comes out. Team decides, you know what? We're going to go after him. We're going to go pick him up. Heron really feeling himself on this. Felt like Zen was getting a little too many. Had to pick it up. Really well played. I wasn't expecting the ult to come out. I didn't even realize he had it ready. But, that's the best place for that ult to come out, because he had multiple people in a row right in the same little hallway. And that was just that.
Yeah.
Looking for a big play on this op again. The drone goes out to see if they can see anybody. Gets no one, and no one found. Looks like we have contact. I don't know where.
Yeah.
Somebody heard something. It looks like they are looking specific. Heron gets the pick. That's all of them there. Unfortunately, is not able to catch another, and they do take out a couple. Bomb being planted. You hear it. Looking for the pickup here.
Oh, he finds him.
Gets some damage. And ult comes out by the Vise.
Yeah.
Oh, shot in the side of the head. Chris,
get it?
Let's go. 2 back to back. Not quite able to get it, but such a good shot. Team is 7-11, has 2 more. They still have money for a full buy, and a couple of them still have money for a full buy after that. So they are in a good spot, and they got a lot of people out of money there. On the other hand, the other team does also have money for a full buy, and we have 3 ults on the other team ready to go. Meanwhile, we only have 1, and nobody else close. So we have a Tejo ult. So if they can find the other team, figure out where they're coming. They've been pushing 4. So if they can get, or 4 or 5. So if they can get the, pick the direction, they will be in business. So I'm excited to see how this goes. There's an ult coming out from the Killjoy, and Zen looking out, trying to get out. Ult comes out. He needs to back up a little bit more.
Yeah, at
Lockdown
7-11.
destroyed. Big destruction comes out. Very solid. Team isn't able to find anything. I just saw someone.
Yeah, at 7-11, they've got to pull
Where's he
something
at?
out. They've got to pull the convenience store strats out. 7-11.
Yep, we are sitting here on point, waiting for them to push through that smoke. I think it's still down. They're guessing that they're rotating, setting up back the other side. I believe the wall is down over there. Yeah, so he'll know if they picks one, sheer gets triggered, looking for others on the other side, does not get taken during that flash, really just trying to stall here. That's what he wants to do. He wants to stall long enough for his team to rotate, and it looks like they're predicting the run, actually. They're sending one over to the other side to make sure that that doesn't happen. Spike carrier does go down, and he picks up one. Heron gets traded, but that is going to be round one, and they're looking to pick up the operator. Operator still in play. 8-11. Let's go. Chris picking up that op, giving it back to Heron. And we're back to a full buy with full buy money still rolling. So we are in business. On the other side, it looks like only 3 of their players can full buy, so that means 2 of them are going to be looking for eco. And this is definitely winnable, right? I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. It was tough. It was a close game. Drone going out once again, trying to find something. Doesn't see anyone. That was an early pick.
Yeah.
Zen set up by B. Ult coming out. And making sure that there is some room in here. Creepiest Creeper does pick up one with that op, if I can find him. He's in the smoke. I don't know how he picked that up.
Huh.
All right, that was a lot of utility used, and they're still in it.
Oh.
Still see one, does get
pick.
picked up. Gets 2 there. Well, 1-2. Good positioning, and they're looking for them to come through. Teo is the last, and there's a defuse coming out. And Teo's just going to have to leave. That's 9.
That's it.
Man. Huge score. Huge score. Did they find him at the end? They did. They did. Look at that. Yeah. So team is sitting 11-9. They're playing really well together right now. They're playing very similarly, and they're calling out changes. They're looking for exactly what the other team is doing and seeing how it is that they can counteract it. They've been coming this tunnel, so Zen is picking up a different position. Looks like a 2 come out there. There are at least 3 there, and they look like they have used some utility. Ult comes through and does take one out. Looking the other direction, doesn't quite get it. Going back and forth, trying to keep himself up. And team is moving in. Unfortunately, gets taken. But they're calling for the go. Team is moving in quickly. And there's the op. He gets taken out. That's 3. Let's go. That is all of them, and that is going to 10 with this defuse. What a game, dude.
Both players getting into that double digits now. It's getting close.
Yeah, picking up the alternate Vandal. New skin there. Fun times. Other team does have money for a full buy, so it looks like they're looking for another timeout.
Another timeout.
So, absolutely fantastic play by the team. They are looking super good right now and talking a ton, trying to figure out how things are going, figuring out what the best thing for them to do is, and really trying to figure out what they how they're going to approach this next game. Man, they're really playing well here.
Yeah,
good stops, good plays. At this point, they've won 8, and the opponent has won 1. So one more stop, and we've tied it up. 2 more stops, and they get the win.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. 3. I think it's 3. I think it's 13. It's 12 or 13. I'm pretty sure it's 13, right? Because 12-12 goes to overtime. My bad. Teams getting right here. Teams getting back in. They have, one big thing that I've really enjoyed from this team is they are not stopping. They're always talking strategy as they're going from one to the next. They're trying to make sure they know what they're doing. They're trying to get set up properly. They're making sure that they are taking good fights. And they're making the call that they're going to be pushing.
Oh!
Gets the shot, doesn't quite get the kill, though. Gets one with the ult, gets traded back, and...
Oh, runs out of bullets. Still going to take it.
1-2, 1-2. They're chasing them down, and he gets it! Spike goes down! I don't know where that drops. It fell off. Everybody is going back and making sure that they're not finding it. Only 1 left. They traded 1 for 4 there. Absolutely incredible. Making sure that the team is not getting caught. Making sure that this A site doesn't get taken for free also. Try and find a good position so that he can cover. The other side is searching for them. Really paid off on that aggression.
Yeah.
Not taking the ult orb. I was expecting them to grab the ult orb right there because nobody had the chance to already. But we do have someone.
Oh!
And there is the counter. They get the pickup. And that is 11-11. Team is making magic happen. Really well played by both teams. Bringing it back 11-11. Yeah. Huh?
He had both of his hands off of his keyboard and mouse.
Who?
He was looking dead at him.
Lord. All right, team getting themselves set up, ready to go. I don't think they're going to repeat that. I think that that was primarily to kind of assert dominance, to say, hey, don't do this again. It's a bad idea. Stop making this play. And so now they're taking a little bit of a different route, and they spotted 1.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've used a little bit to keep them from coming. Still nothing. Heron playing really far up here. There's Fire in the Hole coming out. Does keep himself up. Unfortunately, trades. Does get another. Wapa's crazy. They do get the spike. It's picked up. Oh, so close. Creepiest Creeper does pick one up. But, not quite there. Last player remaining, and he's...
He's got it. Can he
one
clutch?
more. Can he get this? Looking for the Rockets. Rockets go down, and that's exactly where he was. Spike is down. Unfortunately doesn't quite find him there. 11-12. Game point. Can they take this into overtime? Really well played there to find the team, get them, make them really work for it, but unfortunately didn't quite have it to keep it up.
Yeah, catching him on the right side.
Yep, Zen getting set up on this site, looking for an interesting flash placement. We'll see how this is going to be. There's been some really good flash plays so far, though. Looks for the flash early just to check some. There's 2, or there's 1 by Heron. There's 2 looking for them, and he takes 2 out. Didn't see any others, so they're hoping. Vise picks up 2. Really well played. Once again, they have 1 player remaining, and they're just going to hold. Spike is not down, though. He is on A. Over on the other side, the players were sweeping around to B. They do get the spike down. Ult comes out from Teo to try and make the play. Didn't quite get the KO, but does get the kill and does get the defuse. And we are sitting here 12-12. We're going to overtime.
Exactly.
Absolutely insane. Such good play. Players using all of their everything at the end because it's going to be alternating back and forth. So from here on out, it's going to go offense, defense, offense, defense.
Yeah.
How this game has been going, I expect us to see a lot of defense because defense from both teams has been really good, but team did take more on offense than they did on defense. Or was it
Yeah.
exactly the same? Was it 10-2? It was 10-2.
I wanna say it was
So
10-2,
both teams
yeah.
have played exactly the same on defense and offense. So let's see what we've got. Big buys coming out from everyone. Everyone's going to be full buying every round here. A couple of Phantoms come out and a lot of Vandals.
Yeah.
Moving slow, calling for the shots there. Gets picked up 2 from up. Didn't quite take him down. And they're running in to get the shot. Spike coming in, looking to hold from the top, see if anybody comes in. Creepiest Creeper does take one out, gets responded to.
Oh,
Good
it's a
flank
1v1.
there, 1v1. Chris unfortunately gets blinded, not able to see the opponent there. And, man, really, really close there. That was such a good play. But, yeah, I mean, on the one hand, that was really close. On the other hand, we kind of expected the loss on offense, right?
Yeah.
Match point, unfortunately, we're going into this as offense first, as attackers first. Defense is going to be the opponents. But, you know, this is their time to get it. Let's see if they can adjust. Let's see if they can get something going. Heron going with the Vandal. No ability to pick up the sniper. Drone goes out. Doesn't find anything, so we are going to be looking for a couple. Coming the other side. Doesn't look like they are. Playing really patient. Did get up a couple of ult charges. Looking to see if they can pick that up. We see one. Heron going shorty, looking to see them coming in. One gets picked up. Crazy gets picked.
Oh.
But one gets followed right there.
That blind.
Blind comes out, takes him out. Unfortunately, isn't able to get it. Team is looking for the retake right now. Wapas get taken out as well. Zen does see the opponent and unfortunately not quite able to get there. Last player moving in. He only has a little bit of time left to be able to get anything. Trying to make sure he can't get seen. He's going to have to move, though. He's 1v4, and he's going to have to take him out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it gets ambushed.
The KJ looking for him, making sure they can't get it. Really, really close game, though. Really well played.
Yeah.
Team went down 10-2, and then was able to bring it all the way back up to a tie ball game. All the way back up to 12-12. So, yeah, I think that they have a fighting chance, right? Like, I think that on their map pick, with themselves warmed up, with them ready to go, I think they can pull this out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely should be a fun time. I believe we're going split next. And looks like we are going to be subbing a player out. We have Asher coming in, and it looks like Chris is going to be setting out. So Asher coming in right now, going to be playing the Smokes. Definitely should be an interesting time. It looks like our team is getting set. And we'll see where we go. Split is a map that they are very practiced on. They really know what they're doing on that map. I think the last map is Haven. Once again, they're really practiced on that map as well.
Yeah.
So Fracture is definitely a map that is favors the coordination, favors the ability to rotate correctly, to recognize a hit or a fake hit, and really just back and forth. And this team is practiced. Like, they are really, really good. They are well. They play well together. They play off of each other well. But our guys are playing really well today.
Exactly.
So I am excited to see where this one goes. I am excited to see them play it. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. Just waiting on Asher to get logged in. But yeah, this season the team has shown some remarkable growth. Even just last week, right? Just
Yeah.
last week, we saw them go to a 8 overtimes, I think,
Oh,
versus
wow.
a team that they probably should have just beat. They were up by a lot, and then the other team fought back and clawed back to the tie, and then they started going to overtime. And I believe the match ended at like 22 to 20.
Oh, wow.
So a ton of extra games. And yeah, so we'll see how we end up. Didn't quite get to that double the game distance, and this team did play really well to finish it up. You know, they got to that overtime, got to that tied game, and all they had to do was make a hold and then make a really good push, and they did it. They did exactly what they needed to keep that one up. One of the things that the team's been relying on is the differential. Being able to play off Heron with a op, being able to play some really interesting setups. So in that overtime situation, no one has the advantage, no one has the disadvantage. It's just really tough to make it work.
Exactly.
But hey, they did a really good job. We'll see if they can keep it up. It looks like Asher is getting himself ready. It says he's ready in game, but we'll see. I know that he just got back from a dentist appointment, I think.
Oh, wow.
It was a little late getting here, so we had one sub in. Granted, probably we're going to be subbing people in and out anyway. That's how it goes. Trying to make sure everybody has some time in, and trying to make sure that they have the right team on the right map.
Exactly.
So just waiting on them to be ready. In the meantime, let's talk about our sponsor.
Exactly.
Home Telecom, good for all your home telecom needs, phone, internet, etc. in the local area. If you need phone or internet, look them up, see if they work for you. I know that we have used them at some of our events, and they are, let's see, they just put into a new facility that hopefully we're going to be doing some real Smashdown in next year. Except that the next one, I think, is going to be more esports focused entirely instead of just Smash Brothers. If we can pull it off, we might have a Valorant tournament.
Oh.
Could be fun. Team is getting ready. We are going split though, and yeah, let's see what we have lined up for us today. Split starting on. Actually, don't know what we're starting on. If we're starting on defenders or attackers. Astra, very typical. Smokes comes out. Breach comes out. Nathan on that really has been playing well on it. Rays also. No Vise this time. Instead, they have Zen on the Teo. And Asher goes on to the Cypher. So really solid play here. Cypher with the set it and forget it Sentinel play. Double initiator once again, one duelist, and Astra with those smokes should provide some really good info. Enemy team has locked in. Players have locked in. And we are looking for the next game.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting one coming into this next one after how close that first one was.
Looked like a shutout to start. They really clawed it back and played extremely well to get it back to a tie. If they play just the tiniest bit better on offense this time, I think they have it. So,
Yeah.
this map is slightly more attacker focused instead of being so heavily defender focused. Team is getting set up, getting their lineups going. It looks like they have mostly purchased shields, guns, a few ghosts here. Doodle has picked up his gun as well. There we go. Heron sticking with that classic. Classic has the fun like right click, deal a bunch of damage, shoots 3 shots instead of 1. We'll see what we're looking for here.
Trying to keep an eye on that corner.
Yep. Heron looking to take space up top, do a little grenade. Can't find anything. Wapas and Zin with that one-way cannot quite get the shot there. Teo comes and puts some damage down. Gets himself picked up. Creepiest Creeper gets a good one, but unfortunately gets picked up on the other side. Really good attempt by the team to come in here, but the opposing team did a really good job of just shutting that down.
Yeah.
Really looking for those attacks and reading where they're going. Looks like it looks like he had frenzy for a second. So one thing that the team has done in the past that I would love to see them do here is kind of this buddy system. You have Heron and Nathan going in, taking some space on one of the sites, causing some problems. And then on the other site, you have the team pushing and see if they can find anything, see if they can find anything taken. And yeah, so really well played here. Does get the KO with that.
Catching him off guard.
Found on the backside. Creepiest Creeper does get the pickup. Looking to grab that weapon. Stinger goes here, and he's taking space. They're looking for the other team in the middle. And they're pushing in. Team is pushing in quick. Good moves here. Looks... didn't quite get him. Gets a counter there, but unfortunately too many players went down too quickly. Really well played here. Looking at the other team, it looks like they have a very similar team to what they had before with a couple of changes. That Clove coming out as well as that Cypher. Some really good picks here, and team does have the money for a full buy. Everyone except for Heron didn't quite have enough to be able to buy that full shields. But yeah, let's see what they do. So coming out slowly, looking for the smoke. Unfortunate taken out here. They do find there are 2, 3. He does get one taken back. But Doodle's looking to get taken down. Zen saves him there.
Yeah.
Shots by
Still
the
in
one
this.
tap does take it. Has the spike going to plant it. Unfortunately at 7 HP. Anything takes him out, and that's going to be it. Yep. The shot there. Knew he was coming, couldn't quite get out of the way. But good start, good plant there to take it back. All right, team's going to have to make a play, get something figured out. Looks like they are having a little chat here during the downtime. And it looks like we're getting stingers and sheriffs. So half shields. Other team has money for a full buy, so I expect them to be looking for a little bit, a little bit to be picked up here. But you know, they've done a really good job causing issues for them moving in, but they come in super hard, super fast, and cause problems for the other team, and they're going to get a plant down basically uncontested.
Oh.
Finds one coming down the back, didn't quite get him there. Doodle's looking for the KO. Ult comes out, but does get counter traded there. Wapa's looking to pick up the 2, didn't quite get it. Unfortunate. Really well played there. Didn't quite have the guns for that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, team came in really hard, really fast, and unfortunately just got outgunned. Not a lot you can do there when you are outgunned like that. I think that with a full buy, they take that, and I think that's what they're thinking as well. Is a full buy will have them take this. It does look like we've got Vandals across the board, except for on Creepiest Creeper. He's pulling the Phantom out. Interesting decision. Spike down. Wapas has ult. Missiles going out again to make sure that they don't get caught here. The one-way makes it difficult for the team to approach, but they just jump through, and they do take a little bit. Gets one, gets traded back, gets 2.
He gets 3.
There's the third. Planting coming down. Clove, the only one left for the opponents. And they find him in heaven, do take him down. And that is going to be the first taken by Greenwave. Hopefully, the beginning of the shift.
Yeah.
You know, the other team is playing really well, has these smokes to make it so that it's difficult for them to push forward. Have these one-ways that make it difficult for them to come through, and the team is just calling their bluff. Okay,
yeah.
Smoke it. Let's play. See how it goes. Playing really well, takes the site really easily, and yeah. So looking for this again, and does get the shot. Does take him out as well. And looking for anyone up here. Blind goes out. Team moving in, just pushing on anyway. It looks like they have one on the.
No. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Op comes out from the top, and that'll be that. Other team still has a ton of money. Looks like they are considering a full buy or partial. Yeah, it looks like a couple of buys here by the team, trying to get a little something. Yep. Try and get a little something here. Really good movement in, but unfortunately they had a player on the point last time. So is able to see over. If we can get into Heron here. Looks for the bomb buddy, and let's see if Blind comes out. Looks for the player in the same place, not there, and they are able to take site relatively uncontested. Plant coming out again, looking for the one heaven.
Tries to get him from above.
Does catch him there. Oh, almost gets the second. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get it.
Ooh.
Holding the shot, didn't quite get there.
Yeah.
Big stun.
That stun's going to put in work.
Yep. Yeah, really tough time for the team. Having a tough time getting in. The opponent is playing really well together. And, you know, all they need to do is slow. right? All they have to do is slow them down a little bit, and the team will have a tough time getting in. I do wonder if it's time for them to take a timeout here in a little bit to try and collect themselves. It looks like they've got Teo ult ready to go, so this should be interesting. I would love to see this clear out some of the places they've had problems with. Yep, right on the site, jumping in there before the stuff comes down, and they do get one in heaven there. Teo looking for the stun, looking for the shots. There's the missiles coming out, and that's a lot of them on site there. Looking for the spike being planted, lots of utility being used. Zin does still have this. And they're up one. Heron takes one with a terrible gun. Previous Creeper with the flash out does get the one. There it is.
There it is.
Takes him down with the Bulldog.